Hello,
wonderful,
awesome
awesome players. Almost.
Well,
We'll
hey,
get there one day.
you guys say almost. I was muted while you guys weren't. We're back with episode 17, by the way, guys.
Wait, they can hear us?
They can hear you guys. They couldn't hear me.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
It's fine.
Uh-oh.
Jump scare chat. Jump scare.
We're
Jump
talking
scare.
so much shit, guys.
Anywho, passing the popcorn bucket over to Blythe. What happened last session?
Could I read what's on here?
If you want.
I'm just gonna wing it. Does it need to be in character?
That's up to you.
No. Okay. Well, the party was at camp, right? Follow me here. And we ended up seeing the silhouette of a dragon. Dragonlands, as we're scrambling to hide. We all rolled horrendously. And the dragon knew we were there, but decided to toy with us a bit. And decided to grab the sleeping missile that Sly failed to remember to grab. And decided to kind of like grab him, dingle him around a little, and kind of see what reaction they could get out of us. I got a reaction out of Sly, and he was the first to step out. Next was Blythe, because, gotta protect the child and all. And the dragon was oddly harmless, but very unnerving. Ah, shit. No, never mind. Okay. Sorry, I heard my phone go off and I forgot to turn off the sound. Anyways. The dragon then decides to strike a deal with us of being like, hey, if you find these people that have been terrorizing my town, either kill them or let me know where they are. And, then you won't die kind of situation. Feeling as if we didn't really have much of a choice, we agree. And we then, start, packing up, making our way to Vicovaro, the next town, which has a bit of smoke coming, from it at a distance. And when we reach the town, it's kind of in rough shape. We later learn that the people who have attacked the town are the Red Hawks because, they decided to brand their symbol into the side of the tavern. And speaking of the tavern, we decided to go in and, see if we could get some kind of information. We did learn that they don't come every day or anything like that. But that they just came, not long ago, the same day. And so the next time they'll be there was about 3 days out. We tried to get a little more from him. He didn't really know a whole lot, but he did know of a bit of a tracker who might be able to help us find them, or at least get a general idea of where they are. And that happened to be a kooky old man living in a shack that's a little outside of the town. I think Brism was his name?
Brisman.
Much ensues. Sly got shoved in a basket multiple times. That seemed endless. He looked like a birdman of sorts. He had feathers and things like that. But after conversating with him, I think we told him. Yeah, we told him about the whole dragon situation, as to why we were trying to track down these people. And turns out he's the dragon.
Yeah,
And-
you guys also lied to him.
As far as I'm aware, that's about it. Hey, we only lied because we were very unsure of how he would react, I'm sure.
I wouldn't have lied to him. I'm in a basket.
You know?
He literally
You're in a
was like,
basket,
I
so
don't
shush.
like those lizards. So we were just like, all right, he doesn't like dragons. Noted. We'll protect
Yeah.
the other dragon by not mentioning him.
Yeah, and with that in mind, one, there's a whole ass other dragon trying to claim this as their territory, or two, someone tricked us. But they, for some reason, really want the Red Hawks dead, which kind of align with what we're doing, but we're still kind of left with big old question marks as to what the heck happened there.
Clappies,
Oh my
clappies,
God.
clappies.
Yippee!
And for your inspiration card, one card to.
I'm gonna guess it refreshes the one I currently have because I have yet to use that one.
Nope, it just
That's-
adds. It adds.
It's Dex.
Oh shit,
This card
okay.
grants you the power word kill.
Multiple. Oh.
So you now
Oh.
have.
Maya is never allowed near that spell.
So you have Aether Study now as your secondary one, and Forgotten.
I already
Knowledge.
have that though,
But
don't I?
You have Forgotten Knowledge and Aether Study are the two.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember which one, but they're very similar.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, why does that sound familiar?
However, we find ourselves face to face to a Brisbane who has scales beginning to form on his skin, his eyes glowing a ominous, sickly yellow, with black slitted dragon pupils, as he turns to the four of you as Sly is innocently falling endlessly in a basket, unaware of all of what's happening on the outside. Sly, how's it going on in there? Thank you.
Sounds about right.
So do you all want to explain yourself, or should I start
No,
being more
no.
particular?
Okay.
No.
So we were confronted by a dragon at our camp. He threatened us and told us to go do a thing or else we were going to die. We assumed that it was the same dragon that you are, and so to respect his wishes, we came here to help and try to get information before we moved on to go and do what he asked us to do. However, if that dragon was not real or was impersonating you, then we have other problems at hand. You had mentioned not liking dragons, so we were trying to be protective of the person who was giving us this option, but clearly we were in the wrong for that. And now we are...
So you
I
just
think
lie
just-
to people you know, just anyone. You just lie to them. All of you are liars.
No.
No.
I do lie to protect people I care about, however.
I
and
see
for
3
the most-
liars. Are you a liar? He turns to Angelica.
No, I was the only one that told the truth.
She's not wrong.
Genuinely, we wanted to help. These Red Hawks, in fact, are people that have taken things from us that we've already been tracking.
Then let me
Genuinely-
hear the story from the one who doesn't lie. What did you find in the forest?
So when we arrived in the forest and we made camp, the morning that we were starting to head out towards Vicovaro, we already were planning on here. When we were by camp, we heard these wings and we looked up and we saw it. And immediately we ran for cover. It landed and it looked like a giant green dragon. It really did. And it went over to our friend's familiar, picked it up, and it towered over both myself and Blythe. And it told us that the Red Hawks had been pillaging villages that it collected tithes from. And if there were no villages, there were no tithes. So it told us that we could either find the Red Hawks and kill them and take care of the problem for it, or we can tell it where the Red Hawks are located. That's why we came for help, to help locate it, you see.
Lynn, when we were at the camp, I had asked if there were footprints of the dragon, and you had said that there were. Could I pull my notes out that Nate would have taken of said footprint, because he probably would have sketched it out to just take down details and stuff. And
it was. I'll try my best to describe what the dragon looked like, how big it was, the frills, the kind of snake-like way it spoke, talked.
Yeah. If you take the little one out of the basket, he could probably create a little image of it.
I know what kind of dragon you saw, or think you saw. They don't reside in this region.
Unfortunately, most of us are not from this region. We really didn't have a way of knowing. The only person that would have a way of knowing probably was Blythe, but Blythe...
I'm not very familiar with this area myself. I don't stick around here.
I will also say, for further confirmation, you know that Brisbane, at least based off the draconic eyes you see currently, does not match the same eyes. Brisbane's eyes are a sickly yellow.
So, kind sir, either a whole different dragon is attempting to claim your territory as its own, or we just got horribly tricked.
Does it have a name?
It did
this
not give
story
us
of a
name.
dragon you have?
It never gave us a name, right?
Nope.
No, it just called it the Dragon of Greymire. That's what it called itself.
We didn't fucking ask.
It just called itself the Dragon of Greymire, which, now that you say that, we should have gotten a name, probably.
I think we were more so scared shitless and trying not to get eaten or killed.
Yeah. When your lives are in danger, you kind of don't dwell on the specifics of things.
It's at this moment you see he kind of brings a hand to the bridge of his nose as he kind of just starts massaging it, just shaking his head no. You also hear, to your surprise, a thumping of something smacking against the wood of the ground. Kind of move to the side. You see that he seems to be struggling at this point to keep his image of what he looks like, as you see a large draconic tail underneath his robe just slapping against the table. Not the table, but the floor in frustration.
Oh.
Everything else that we have told you has been true, and our promises that we made have been kept. I wouldn't have given you that notebook that I had. That's, again, extraordinarily important to me. I wouldn't have handed that over to you for bargaining to buy us a little time. We still intend to get that treasured order that you want. That has not changed.
I believe you. I don't believe... He gestures towards the rest of the party members. Very, very flamboyantly.
I assure you, being protective of information is a very common thing when you don't know who to trust. I mean, no offense to you, but you cannot blame us for being protective of information.
I can blame who I wish to blame. It is my right.
Oh yes, I forget.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of all of that, you do have our deepest apologies. We misspoke, and we did not mean to insult you in this way.
Angelica, give me a persuasion check.
Me? Okay.
Yeah. You're the one that didn't lie.
Would you say I have advantage with everybody trying to back me up?
I guess.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Listen,
fine.
charisma is one of my not greatest rolls.
I feel like I should say no.
Oh,
Oh, well.
Good fucking
Oh.
roll.
Well,
double threes? Are you kidding me?
the dice have deemed him not to give a damn.
Wait, they have
wait.
inspiration
This
though.
is
They
true.
can reroll.
Can I
This is
use
true.
my
You can.
please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Click on it and hit draw.
No. You go to your hand and you try to play the card. And then after you play it, just have it pass it to the discard pile.
It removed it. I don't know where it went. But
Oh.
don't know.
You only had only the one card, or did you have two?
I just had one.
Okay.
I had the Dragon Salt one.
So you're just gonna do the reroll, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the reroll.
Gotcha. Then you are all good. I can pass it to the discard pile.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Fucking hell.
14. I will take that over the 1. Why? That's better than 6.
You see, he seems to just think to himself. Hear him begin to mutter. In my day, they'd grovel at my feet, bow, beg, but no! Lie! Try to come up with excuses, reasons, disguise, whatever. This is why I left the capital. To believe this is what I deal with now. Vagrants, these adventurers. The dead one wouldn't taste good. Well, it was good. I could see it. A little bit of honey. Just a moment. Kind of raises a finger in your
We
direction.
can just leave and have your town still continue to be accosted by these vandals.
You could leave and I could chase after you also, if you'd like. Good. I see we've come to an understanding. Give me a moment to arrange my thoughts. He turns away, begins muttering to himself. What do you guys do?
I'm just looking at the other 3 and be like,
I mean, if he wants to arrange his thoughts, Nate's just gonna stand there, silently and respectfully, and just be like, nope.
Honestly, Ciso is just gonna remember that he already has one being mad at him. He can't have 2 of them mad at him. So he's just gonna stand there very quiet and just twiddle his thumbs.
I mean, I'm looking at the inventory. We still have diamonds. I don't know if maybe he'd be interested. They were worth 800 apiece, so they're pretty shiny.
That's very
And we-
stereotypical to assume that a dragon would just want diamonds.
I was going to.
Alright.
Seen this place.
Okay, Len, is he just trying to gather his thoughts and pacing and stuff, or is he not calming down at all?
Oh, he's pacing back and forth, trying to figure out his opinions and his thoughts of from what you're hearing, it sounds like he's talking about instances in the past when people have irked him and what he would do, and trying to figure out what is the justifiable decision for this, in quote, his eyes crime.
We could give him the jewels.
So Nate is going to openly just be like, you still have our apologies, but we would like to make up for this thing that we have done to you. I couldn't think of the word. The slight that we have done against you, as that was very unfair of us to assume and to lie to your face without knowing more. And we have insulted you because of this, and we would like to make it up to you.
Can you give me a performance check on that?
Mm-hmm.
How showy is this? You know,
I
feel like you're going for his ego here, so.
Well, he's more so he is, but he's also just trying to be very genuine
Oh no,
about
I
it.
gotcha.
So, all right.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
Here.
You see, he stops his pacing. I suppose I could let you live. However, I suppose if there are people who are marauding within my lands, it is but only reasonable that I send a group of adventurers to dispatch with these ne'er-do-wells and bandits. And what do I have here? A group of 5? He says, like, looking around, it's like, there was 5 of you. Where did the 5th one go?
The
In the basket.
The basket.
Oh! I see. I have 5, I presume, feasible adventures before me. You all can dispatch of these vagrants, I assume.
We do indeed plan to do so.
Very well. You know where this red-haired elf is? Or do you plan to wait here for his cohorts?
Fort Castrum is a bit ways away.
Indeed.
If we want a bit of a strategy, I think alluring them would probably dwindle their numbers.
Alluring? Are you trying to bed them? I don't get the adventures. The tactics these days are different. Before we just ripped off heads.
I think they mean to let them come to us. So
I see.
we're not on their turf. They're on ours.
I feel like it would definitely be a bit of a rough one if we were on their turf, but we can make sure that things are difficult if they come to your turf.
Very well, then. How about this? To make a contract. You see, as he says contract, a literal contract appears in the air next to him. Come on, Monster Hunter, how much do you know about dragons? Surely you know something. That is either a roll or what you as a player know right in this instance.
I think I would rather roll.
All right. I'll take either Arcana or Nature. Yeah.
May I also just on the side Arcana just to like in my own brain?
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
Great today, guys. We're
Oh,
doing
no.
Amazing.
Oh no.
Oh
Don't worry,
no.
guys. I know Arcana as well. Wait.
Sly, you're still in the basket.
We'll
I
all
am.
just do it.
I know. I know.
So, okay, so I feel like that's pretty accurate though, because I myself only have very basic knowledge of what you, GM, have told me
Yeah.
in general. So I don't
You
know a
also
whole
have-
lot. So
you also have 2
Blythe probably
inspiration.
wouldn't know a whole lot. I do. Hold
You
on.
haven't wasted on this?
Actually, you know what?
Use it on
Fuck
this
it. We're gonna do that. We're
you just
gonna.
hoard it?
Which one is it?
Why
Why hoard? Why hoard? Do either of them let me re-roll, or I'm trying to
So-
remember.
It would say on the card.
Both should. I can relook at the cards that you have. Aether Study specifically allows you to reroll a d20 you just rolled, or increase the spell save DC that you have by 1 till the end of your next turn.
Okay.
And then the other one, if I can find where it went. It's Forgotten Knowledge, right?
Yes.
You can immediately reroll a d20 you just rolled, or add a +2 to any skill check you just made.
I'm gonna use Aether Study just because spell save DCs are not my forte, so I'm just gonna use the reroll.
Yeah, go for it.
Play card. Pass to discard pile.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Fingies fucking crossed, man.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. That's much better.
Okay.
Oh my god, that looked like a
is.
nat one on my screen, and I was so scared.
So you know a couple of things about dragons. You've read up on them.
Yes.
Your mother was very particular about this because there are the knights of Casia who believe that dragons are meant to be hunted for glory and chivalry. Your mother believes these people are absolute Neanderthal idiots.
And I very much agree.
As not all dragons are evil, not even based off of whatever coat of paint their scales are. That does not determine if they are evil or not. There are some that are more aligned at times to be evil, but that doesn't inherently make them evil, the type they are. With an 18, I'd say you have a pretty good guesstimation at what Brisbane is as a tithe-bound dragon. This is a dragon of contracts, deals, money. Sometimes it is not uncommon to see a tithe-bound dragon having some kind of association with a church even, or a bank. They are very money grubby. They are very hoard mongering. They are a bit of a... They are lawyers. They know how to their way around a contract.
Oh God.
Oh, lovely.
Boy.
They also generally will never do anything for anyone without a contract involved.
But to be fair, we never. Oh well.
I
we
can't
kinda
wait to
did,
read the
but-
fine print. Cracks knuckles.
You also know that if a tithe-bound creates a contract between someone and themselves, they are honor-bound to follow it. Almost never have you ever heard of a tithe-bound intentionally...
Being sort of a trickster.
No, they're not tricksters. They are...
Okay.
If you wanted like alignment, think very, very lawful. Lawful evil, lawful neutral, lawful
So-
good, doesn't matter. It's lawful.
Their contracts, are they typically like, you know, straightforward, or like Dear said, is our fine print?
There can
Or
be.
would it just depend?
See, now you're asking if this is a good dragon or an evil dragon. Now that's up to your character to
Yeah.
decide.
That's fair. That's fair.
As it's case by case. Do you trust a devil to make a contract?
God no.
Then you wouldn't trust an evil dragon to make you a contract then.
No, this is true. And what might this contract entail, good sir?
If the group of adventurers are successful in the dispatching of these vermin that bang upon the walls of Vicovaro, and are able to, furthermore, return with the item I had requested, not only will you be given the journal that your friend here, Angelica, had bequeathed upon to me, I will furthermore, to save you on time in the dilly-dally, fly you post-haste to Fort Kestrel.
I see.
But the vermin here in the Vicovaro must be dealt with first. Followed also first, my orb.
I kind of look to the rest of the party.
Wait, fly us where?
You're not there.
So for,
To Fort Castrum.
after it's
Um,
after we already killed the Red Hawks, so we'd go and
Yeah.
I guess check the fort for any I guess
Leftovers,
items,
basically,
clues,
yeah.
leftovers. Yeah. I mean, it saves us from
Well,
how we work the horses.
as a DM, I'd also like to bring up, there's no guarantee that all the Red Hawks are coming to Vicovaro.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
that's
true.
But also, we would be cutting their numbers as well if we did.
This
Yeah.
is true. This is
So
true.
that will definitely help.
We would just need to be able to get like Rook or someone else to like bring the horses back to the whatever is the problem.
Yeah.
Because we won't
Yeah,
have
and they
the
said that
carriage
he
and
would
everything.
fly us, not even really help us. So there's
Or
that
help
little.
us get back.
Mhm.
Yeah, that there's that stipulation there.
As you see,
Well, if you're-
speaking, you see, like, the words beginning to form on the paper. in like gold filigree. Noted
If you don't mind.
course. Yes, human.
We must discuss a little bit before we agree to anything, if that's all right with you.
Ah. Let me look for the basket. Where's the halfling? Guess I have something to detain myself with.
Much appreciated, sir.
You see, he walks over to the basket, opens the lid, and begins like trying to shake it to get something out of it. You see, like a squid falls out. He's like, "No, that's not you!" Grabs it, throws it back inside. Sly on the inside, he gets smacked in the face by a squid.
What the fuck?
Get out of the basket! And eventually, you just go tumbling, landing flat against the wood.
Ah!
Hey, Sai.
What did I miss?
Hello.
Come, Sly, we must discuss.
Discuss what?
Here.
He grabs Sly and begins dragging Sly to a corner of the room.
Oh, we're going somewhere? Alright, I'll see you guys in a second. Oh, you look kind of different. Kind of cool.
No.
So what happened?
Your friends lied to me.
Lied? Lied about what?
What they were here for. What they ran
Oh.
from.
Oh, there was this dragon thing.
Oh,
I was
I've
trying to
been
kill my familiar.
told. I've been told.
Oh. Okay.
It's the fact they lied to me the first time.
Why would they lie to you? You're like helping us. That makes no
Protective
sense.
of information.
Why?
They're-
They're like
no,
helping us at this time.
Blythe, this is an A-B conversation. They're in the corner. You don't hear this.
No, okay, sorry.
We're kind of on our corner here.
Yeah, you guys got
We're
your
just
corner.
listening.
They've got their corner. Okay, let them have their special one-on-one.
Oh,
You had your chance
okay,
to talk to the dragon. Let's slide.
We're trying to
have
befriend
it.
this dragon real quick, guys. Don't
Okay.
worry.
When you're ready. When you're ready.
okay.
Anyways, you guys can have your discussion while Sly and them are yapping. Go ahead.
Well, so this particular dragon here is very much a dragon of contracts and deals. Depending on morality, there may be some fine print, there may not be. However, they're very much the type to keep their end of the bargain if we keep ours.
Oh boy, another deal I have to strike.
Just look of concern to Kiso.
To Kiso?
No, to Ciso.
I heard you say Kiso. I was like, what?
No.
A bird off in the distance raises their head, confused.
Confusion.
He was already willing to help us before we even knew he was a dragon, though. He was helping us with the location spell thing, and he didn't really need much more from us except an orb. He wasn't a dragon deal yet, so he could have certainly turned us away a lot sooner if he wasn't necessarily if he wasn't that good of a person. Plus, why would he be out here on the edge of a town if he hated people?
Fair. And he does not seem to like liars, so I mean, I guess that's a good trait to have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Or at least doesn't like being lied to.
Nice.
I mean, he's definitely got, and he gestures to like everything in the room. He's definitely got a collection. So there must be something here that's holding him here. Otherwise, he wouldn't protect these people.
I don't think he's really so much protecting them, though. Or he's watching them. Not really did.
I don't even know how he feels about this town. I mean, he lives here, yes, but
Do even if the townspeople know he's a dragon?
Probably not.
I mean,
considering
if they knew, they would probably ask him to get rid of the Red Hawks, would he not?
yes, most likely.
Unless they didn't have any way to pay him.
Good point.
But back to what you were saying, Blythe, if we try to spring him here, it gives us a good solid 3 days to prepare.
Mm-hmm.
gives me time to make more health potions to restock what we used up back in Brassens.
Indeed.
It might let us bolster the people, might let us secure the town. We can try to ambush them. It worked out well when we did an ambush on Amira.
I do think that we may need to find somewhere safe to bring those who are unable to fight or defend, if, any of the people even want to.
I think that's probably a good idea. Get them out of harm's way as much as they can.
I agree.
And in case if Valrus or all these other half of Red Hawks are back at Fort Kestrum, he's offering to bring us there very quickly. After we get him his orb.
Of course.
But just look around his treasures. Why does he even need an orb?
I mean, the request is fairly straightforward. I don't see what we could... I mean, other than our lives, I don't see what much else we can lose.
It won't kill us if we do this.
We plan to get rid of them regardless. They're on our shit list.
Yeah, for all we know, they were the last people that were transporting, like Annalise and maybe last teacher. I think it's probably in our best interest to agree.
People shy. Dinner is ready for me, so I need to BRB.
Okay. It's fine. Have good dinner.
Ciso, Nathaniel?
I don't think much of my opinion matters at this point for what is going to go and happen in the next 4 days.
I mean, if we can try and speed our way through training these people to defend themselves, I don't see why not. I think it might work, but we also have to convince them that they have to defend themselves.
Well, when we rolled in before, they pretty much were already looking like they were ready to start a fight. Came out with pitchforks almostly until they saw we weren't the Red Hawks. So there's probably a good amount of people that are angry.
So then we give them the weapons and the tools and they do it themselves?
Well, we certainly help them, but I don't think it's a bad idea necessarily to see if they can learn to help themselves.
Yeah, I mean, do we know how
will help?
Do we know how far it is to get to this orb? DM? Asking out of character.
I believe we were shown on a map, yeah.
It was 3 days.
2 to 3.
Yeah. Basically, like, if we left now to go get that orb, by the time we got back, the attack already would have started, which kind of made locating anything kind of moot. That's why I gave my notebook to help him do this thing first, before.
We keep doing this to ourselves, and we can't keep doing this.
I'm also really wondering what the heck was... What was that green dragon thing if that wasn't the actual dragon?
Well, worst case scenario? Yeah.
I guess.
We can't think too heavily on this. It's one thing at a time, one day at a time.
We need to make use of all the time we got, so I think we probably should agree to this contract.
What about the fine print?
I can read it. I can read it.
Meanwhile, over by you, Sly.
Oh, shit.
Brisbane has showed you a crystal he has. And you see, like, when he, like, touches a crystal, like almost like an illusion appears before you both, and you see like what appears like a maze. In this maze, you see he's moving around what looks like a small wheel of cheese. It seems to be trying to like go through the maze, chasing after what looks like specters that are like trying to chase after him. But then he gets like this what appears to be like gem or some kind of like ruby, maybe. You're not fully certain. But whenever he does that, all the specters change colors, and he starts chasing after them and eating them.
God, you're so fucking cool. Do you know that? Like,
Of course I'm cool.
Yeah, you're awesome. You're like one of the coolest people I met so far, like during this like whole adventure.
Your friends are suck.
Yeah, like they're kind of weird, especially that one like book nerd looking one. He's kind of odd.
He's a bit of a snake.
Yeah, you know, but you know, you can't help it. They can't help themselves sometimes.
It's true. The snakes and the snake ways.
Yeah, I still don't get why they would lie to you. I would never do that. Oh, watch out, the ghost is gonna get you.
Ah!
God.
Damn it!
Nice. Shit. So what do you like call this thing? Is it like a? It's kind of cool. It's like a game of some sorts.
I don't know. Crystal game. Fuck. You see him just like tosses it to the side.
That's a sick name. That's a sick name. So you're a dragon, right?
Yes.
Do all the people at the city, like the town, know, or?
What year are we in?
Insert name, insert year here.
Ah. Have you seen a Sir Alexander?
Have I? Shit.
You can go to the NPCs and see if you have.
Yeah, let me look at them. Oh, wrong tab. Wrong tab.
It's been 500 years, but maybe he's still around. How long do humans live for?
Nah, I think like, I don't know, like 80 or something years.
Oh, no, he's dead.
Ah, shit. I'm so sorry then.
my god.
Then no, they don't know.
Oh, okay. Why, what's up with him?
I made a deal
was?
with him, a contract.
Oh, of what? Funny
I would assist the city of Vicovaro, supposing I would continue to get my deliveries. But they eventually stopped.
Yeah, honestly, it's probably because he died of old age, you know?
That would
Probably
make
did that.
sense. It did only continue for about 130 years, and then it stopped.
Ah, it's really sad. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, that's good then.
We weren't close.
Oh, well.
I killed his enemies. He saved damsel.
Yeah.
You know, chivalry.
Chivalry, you know, it's... Some say it's dead right now, but I don't think so.
There was a whole death knight, but we don't need to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we don't need to worry about
A
that.
necromancer! They just keep
Necromancer.
coming back.
Do you, like, hate those or something?
I don't hate them. I just don't appreciate them.
Oh. Why is that?
They generally don't die the first time.
Oh, because the whole, like, necromancy. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you know anything about necromancy, or?
He, like, does, like, a slow head turn to look down at you.
Oh my god.
You don't have to answer. It's okay.
Anyways.
Too curious sometimes. Yeah, I get it.
No, the town does not know I'm a dragon.
Oh. Got it. So we'll not tell them then.
Fuck if I care.
Oh.
Oh.
If they ask, I'll mention it, you know? And, you know, if it's in the air. I won't bring it up, though. Still pretty cool.
You're an odd little halfling, you know that?
Thank you. 30 platinum for the dragon. For the chai.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I can
Sly!
still eat you.
Yeah, I know. I guess it could hurt to ask. Never mind. That's like all I got.
He just stares at you for a moment, and you just see him slowly shake his head no.
That's fair. I'm sure, like, my friends are gonna, like, sign that contract, though. It seems like a good deal.
I hope so.
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't. It's just like, you know, it's like kind of the stars are aligning, you know, type of situation. Might as well.
The stars are aligning.
Figure of speech.
You see, he,
Sorry.
like, walks over towards a window, like, what? Where?
It's a metaphor.
What's a metaphor?
Honestly, I don't really know. It's just like a phrase people say that, like, is supposed to mean something, but, like, I don't really know. Teacher says those a lot, though.
Why don't you just tell me straight and honestly?
Yeah, I don't know either.
This entire era is wrong. Everyone is lying. They're saying one thing, they mean another.
Yeah, you know, it's a whole thing. Like, one time, like, I took, like,
I
like
should
a
just
pastry
die.
from, like, a cart. No, that's really dramatic. No, you seem really cool, though. You seem
Oh
like
my
you have so much
God.
to live for.
What do I have to live for, Sly?
Life itself. Sorry. No, sorry.
He slowly just blinks at you.
The beauty of life itself.
I've been alive for 900 years, Sly. Life is old. It is tiring.
Well, like, I'm sure you could find something to, like, spark it up, you know?
It's not like I can go to some kind of tavern to meet another dragon.
Well, it doesn't have to be a dragon, but, like, you know, other people. Or other creatures.
I'm not taking another mortal mate. They die.
Yeah.
Do you know how depressing it is when they die on you? What do you mean you can't live 200 years?
Yeah, I kind of relate. I had, like, a plant that teacher gave me once, and I forgot to water it, and it died. And that made me really sad. So, I can't really imagine, but, like, I think I can empathize a little bit.
A true poet.
Thank you. They call that an empath.
A what? At this point, you guys are able to fully read the contracts, by the way.
Yes, I was gonna say, please, thank you. Nate's just like looking for fine print, anything that basically fucks us over in any way.
No, the only thing that it seems to fuck you over is if you guys try to, like, break out of the contract.
Which we wouldn't be doing anyway.
Yeah, if you guys try to break out of the contract, it says that he will hunt you down and eat you.
Yeah, that'd be crazy to do that for a dragon. I like
Oh,
that.
God.
This is probably
Which-
the nicest dragon we're ever gonna meet.
Blythe will say is very on brand for this kind of dragon. They have been known in ancient times to devour thieves, lawbreakers, and such in large ancient cities. They are quite literally the judge, the jury, and the executioner.
Yeah.
Sounds like that god that you said you were supposedly like, Ciso.
And this is why I am terrified.
Just pat him on the shoulder.
This is another promise that I can't take on. This is too much for me.
The
Oh,
Blythe would be able
Not
to
just
mention.
you.
Blythe would be able to mention with the last bit of the 18 knowledge that there was a story of a tithe-bound dragon who was a knight to a hell rider of the Lord in Black. So not too far off.
no, that makes sense.
Are we all having to sign this, or is one person signing this for the rest of us?
Oh no, there's a spot for 5 signatures.
Oh, great.
Oh,
If
lovely.
CISO does not sign it, but the rest of us do, is that possible, basically?
No, it says required all 5 signatures, and then underneath every signature
Okay.
there's like a seasoning.
So, quick question, DM,
Yeah.
because it's a religion thing, but would my god be very upset making promises with a dragon?
Not particularly.
Okay.
This is a dragon, it's not a god.
Oh well,
Yeah.
like the whole thing of, like, you know, pleasing
Mhm.
other things. and while not fulfilling another promise of his, Cecil does not want to get into it with his god again.
You need to get laid, buddy.
Well, maybe after we make these town people very happy, maybe Cecil will meet a nice person.
Why is everybody so interested in what I do in my private hours? Okay, this is something that goes beyond that. Okay, we're talking about the lives of people. Let's not worry about what I do in private with others. Okay, thank you. And he grabs a quill and just starts signing. Doesn't give a
Kinda
shit.
like-
Slides in like
little
a cult, by the way.
Alright.
He's in a
mean,
what?
I thought you didn't hear that. Fuck it.
I have good ears. I hear shit.
No, my one-off joke.
Just like Brisbane, who minds you has a 13 bonus to perception. Yeah, he heard that.
Yeah.
Christ, 13?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It's a dragon! I know,
It's like some like religious thing he's in. I don't know. Like you said, the people here are kind of weird this generation. So
Apologies, +10, not that high. I was looking at persuasion. But still, past perception of 20, just to be bare bones with you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we ain't running from this guy.
I love this guy. I love this guy so much.
Do you know a cult? At this point, you hear
no.
the CISO, the word cult. You're like, what?
Oh my god!
No,
I
not
just
really.
told the King Dragon that I'm in a cult.
Like, I don't like prying on people's past lives that much. So like, if
I
they tell us,
do.
they'll tell us. Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh,
And just pat
well, I
Cecil
can
on
tell
the
you anything
back.
about me if you want.
can we put him back in the basket, please?
Respectfully,
entertain the
Halfling,
dragon.
you've earned points with me. I still don't give a damn about your past.
That's fair enough.
The cult part interests me.
Oh.
My teacher was part of a revolution. Is that cool?
That's not the cult.
Fuck. Alright.
You
dug yourself a
piqued
hole,
my
buddy.
interest.
It piqued mine as well, honestly. When
I think you
first heard
should
about
tell
it.
me about it.
We could ask them together, you know? Maybe they'll say something.
Does Sly actually know anything about this or no?
Nope.
Okay. I thought I'd ask because, like, A, he'd insight check you, and B, if it turned out you was, he's just gonna charm person you.
No, it's like Sly has like a innocent gleam in his eyes talking about this. Just
I
like,
see.
nah, I have zero clue. Like, I wish they would tell us, but you know, we also just kind of met. So, you know, secrets and whatnot.
He looks over as he sees, like, maybe I could add that as an addendum. And you see as he turns over, like, already a sign. He's like, oh, fuck!
Ah, shit.
Ah,
Oh, do I need to sign that as well, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll sign it last. I'll wait until they're all done, you know?
Ah, understandable. Your name's probably small, so you could fit in last.
Yeah, Sly Periwinkle.
That's not
At your
small.
service. Oh. The first part is, can I sign it as like Sly P, you know? It's kind of cool. Or do I put the full name?
Dude, how many Sly P's there are?
You're so right, honest. Well, I gotta imagine there's a lot. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll put the full thing, don't worry.
I'll know if you don't.
I'll put the full thing.
Good.
Yeah.
See that you do.
I'll see that I will. Hey, you guys done signing the thing yet?
yeah.
Why?
Can we assume that Blythe signed it?
Yeah, Blythe would sign it.
Okay.
I would have signed it.
Yep.
I'm gonna waltz over there. I'm gonna ignore the pen in your guys' hand. I'll summon my own.
You little fucking shit.
Sly Periwinkle, and I put a little heart over where the eye is.
You see the contract then rolls itself up and he grabs it in the air. Good. All right then. He kind of looks to the five of you.
Do we just like leave now and start doing?
I was
what
going
we
to
need
say,
do?
what are you waiting for?
Oh, sick. All right. Well, I'll see you later. I've reached my hand to give him a high five.
He, like, you see, he, like, brings his hand close to it. He just, like, falters, and he just, like, fist bumps it.
Hell yeah. All right. I'll see you later.
Okay, just shuffle everybody out.
Yep.
Don't die!
I'll try not to.
Hmm.
And you too, remember, life is worth living because life is beautiful.
What the fuck? Uh-huh.
Oh, you guys don't even know more about that. It's okay.
What did you talk about with him?
Kind of vibes, you know?
The fuck is vibes?
Vibrations?
Oh, it's like, he's like, what they would say, kind of cool to hang out with.
Gotcha.
Anyways, yeah,
Okay.
we should start. So how are we gonna plan this, by the way?
Well, we need to figure out whoever is the sort of pseudo person in charge around in Vicovaro.
Do you want us to, like, knock on door to door? I could do, like, a loud noise, like, have everybody come outside.
No, we
I-
don't want to scare the people
Oh.
more than they already are.
Oh,
Do
I
you
forgot
think
to
the
mention this.
innkeeper?
They don't know he's a dragon. He doesn't care if we tell them, but I don't think we should yet.
Probably not, though I feel like they might panic.
Okay.
Just thought to let you guys know that, just in case.
Alright.
Do we want to just go back to the inn? And just
think
figure
that-
it out there.
Yeah. I think the innkeeper might have an idea of who would be the pseudo leader of Vicovaro. Or a way that we can just start gathering people.
Right?
Sick.
We gotta figure out how to convince them.
I mean, I don't think it'll take a lot of convincing. It's like either, hey, let us help you, stop these people, or like, keep suffering. You know?
Yeah.
Kind of like not a lot of options for them.
Welcome back.
It's
What's
fine.
up? We're back.
That was quick.
Yep.
The cookie old man help you at all or no?
In a way. So do you know who might, if is there like a mayor of Vicovaro or someone in charge that we can speak to?
There was.
Was.
Yeah,
Is he not here anymore?
you could say that.
So I think he was either taken or killed.
Is there another, like, mayor?
Alright, okay. We basically would like to reinforce the town as much as possible and would like someone to talk to about that. And we would like your help figuring out who that would be.
Well. I guess me.
Alright.
Vicovaro is basically on its last stand-in. And we would mean to help. We were thinking, since they're already predictably coming back in 3 days or so, if there were people that were slighted that would feel like helping and feel like fighting, we certainly could use the numbers, but we mean to see if we could possibly use the knowledge of the city to an advantage. Maybe set up some traps, set up an ambush, take care of these Red Hawks. And if there's a place that we can take the people that can't help, that can't fight, take them somewhere where they could be safe.
Well,
We want to try to help snuff out this problem.
to the south there's an old ruined keep. It's overgrown. I don't really know what's inside anymore, but there's that.
How far away is that?
About an hour's walk.
An hour we can do. We can scope out the place, make sure it's safe. If you might be able to spread the word, or at least maybe arrange for like a town meeting in here tonight, we would very much like to try to help you take back your town. No reason y'all should be living in fear anymore.
I suppose. Otherwise, we might as well just leave. Where to, don't
Mhm.
know.
Well, hopefully, if everything works out well, you won't have to.
And if you all are unsuccessful, well, I'm supposed to tell them.
If we're unsuccessful,
I mean, there's a good chance
had
the
to say
entire town will
anything.
be dead at this point. If we are
Well-
unsuccessful, so I mean, you may not have to tell them.
well, we're trying to get the ones that can't fight out of here to safety. If we're unsuccessful, then I'd just say try to rebuild. Because a home is where you end up making it. Doesn't have to be a town.
Fair enough.
It's where the heart is.
Cecil just looks at Sly and just like slaps him on the back of the head. Not right now.
His heart's in the right place. But I think it might be worth it to us to scope out this ruined place first. Make sure it's safe for people to stay in. So we're not accidentally locking them up somewhere that's even more dangerous. And once we get that figured out, we got 3 days to start planning and mapping out.
Fair enough. Don't know much about the keep. It's old. Older than this here town, or at least what we build up off over.
What you build over the town? What's underneath it? if there is anything.
Rock and stone, more of when the first people came to the Vicovaro, there wasn't much of a city or a town left. It was more just ruin. Greymire houses warring with one another many years ago. Back when Falstein fell, a lot of people were racing for the lineage, the throne. In that time, there was a lot of would-be kings, so to say, or emperors. In that, a lot of towns burned, they were destroyed. Eventually, a whole lineage was made that's the current rulers of Greymire, but one of the early on princes or emperors, whatever you want to call them, it was a bit of a warmonger type. Didn't leave much left behind.
I see. Okay, well, we're gonna go scope out this other place, make sure it's safe, and like I said, if you're able to pull together a town meeting here tonight, we'll speak to everybody, see if we might be able to bolster up some spirits.
All
Help them
right.
fight for what's theirs.
Try not to wake some kind of, I don't know, tomb or some shit in there.
Ideally, we want to make sure that there's not anything in there. But we'll certainly do our best.
All right.
Oh,
Best of luck.
guess we'll just... Thank you.
Right.
Let's head on out.
See you later.
What's going on? I kind of blacked out when we were making a deal.
So we
One
signed the
fights everyone.
contract. We signed the contract with Brisbane.
All right.
Innkeeper is gonna gather up the townspeople what they can in the tavern tonight for a town meeting.
Mm.
And we need to figure out how to raise the morale of this town a little bit. See if we can get them to fight with us. But meanwhile, he said that there's some old ruins about an hour's walk away from here. Figure we could scope it out, make sure
An
it's
hour's
safe.
not bad.
Yeah, no. Scope it out, make it safe, make sure it's safe for housing and hiding the people that can't fight.
Sounds fine with me.
So following the directions and kind of just like looking over the tree lining, it's not too hard to see the old keep, as it's quite literally right here.
Oh,
Oh, well.
Oh,
Okay, that's convenient.
Waddle.
Humorously, as you guys arrive at the front gates, this took less than an hour to walk to be honest. This took about maybe like 30, maybe 40.
Yeah.
Does that tavern keep have a sense of time?
Maybe they don't get out that much.
Or maybe
they
they're just
walk
getting
there,
attacked on the way in.
All right.
As you guys approach the front gate, you'd see that there does appear to be a large steel wrought gate that would blockade you. However, it does seem that one of the gates had fallen down onto the ground. You see an overgrowth of like grass and moss has overtaken it and most of the stonework that you see around here.
I wonder if there's a way that we can repair it.
I'm sure.
You could always just ask Mr. Prestidigitation.
I can make things. I can't mend things.
Is this
And
too big for what
Mending
you
would
can
help.
Mending would help. I don't have that though.
see? So,
I do.
So
do
see,
you think
so
this might be?
if you were to fix this gate, it's gonna take you like 3-4 hours.
Oh, love that.
Well, we've got time.
You do.
Should we check inside first?
Yeah,
Probably.
let's scope out the inside, make sure it's safe. Check to see if there's any other weak spots. Because we need this to hold up people and protect them.
Yepers.
All
Obvious.
right.
As you guys make your way around the front gate, you approach the inner courtyard, and you see it is very much in disarray. You'd see a wagon that has a broken wheel. Grass and nature has well overtaken the wagon at this point. You see an area that probably had once been a forge for repairing armor and weapons, but the hearth within the forge is well gone out, and the anvil is well over corroded at this point. Rust has overtaken it. Do you head
I wonder
further
if this
inside?
was a. Yeah. I wonder if this was a blacksmithing sort of heap. Or town.
Well, if there were guards, they would have to upkeep their weaponry and armor, so it would make sense.
As you all step inside the inner keep, it quickly becomes apparent to you that this is a keep that would have been for knights. More specifically, knights of a religious order of some kind.
Oh, lovely.
A lot of the tabards you see up on the walls have been either just destroyed, coated in mud and dirt. It's really hard to tell what their insignia is. However, what catches your eye most of all is at the center of the large opening, like grand hall entrance area, if you will. There is a large tree sprouted from the ground, breaking through the tiles and the stonework. Furthermore, you see it almost looks like the tree had broken through a altar of some kind. And as you look around, you see where there would be the pews, many of which are broken at this point. You'd see there's almost like, you think almost like burn marks, but in the shapes of like people almost. It's hard to tell as a lot of it's withered away and just time has wasted this place to ash almost. But at the center where the tree is at, you see there is a skeleton with a hand upraised towards the sky, and embedded in its chest is a sword.
You know, the innkeeper joked about us waking up anything. I'm starting to think he might have been. I don't want to touch the sword. Can we look at it first?
Yeah, it appears to be either you're not fully certain until it's fully like out of course, both the body and also the tree, as it appears to be partially embedded into the tree. But it appears to be either a longsword or a greatsword. You're not fully certain. What mainly confuses you is that it seems to have a similar design to the man's armor of the skeleton. And I say man just because you're not fully able to tell. You're not able to tell who this is. You just can figure it's a knight.
It's a person.
Mhm.
It appears to be a humanoid.
Stereotypically, men are usually knights. Stereotypically.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You said the banners are covered in mud, some of them.
Some of them. A lot of them also, you see, like, moths have eaten at them, you know.
Could I use prestidigitation to clean it and try to see what this place was? Like,
Yeah.
and then I'm assuming I'm going to roll something to see if I know what it is.
I mean, I think we all are, to be fair.
I think we would all
Yeah,
do
we
it,
all likely will.
Especially
In that
because
case-
it's there's a religious aspect to it, of course.
I need religion rolls then.
Religion, or
No,
could we say
shit.
history?
Can we say
Question mark?
history? Question mark?
I was gonna say Blythe might be good at checking this because they're the investigator.
I suppose I could take history.
Thank you. I get
Because I'm not
advantage.
good with religion, I'm more good with history.
I appreciate
Oh,
that.
history.
Thank you, TY.
Because it's a religious thing, do I get advantage of this?
No,
Theo?
no,
People should I-
no, it's not your
Okay,
religion.
I'm
Not
just
your
asking.
religion.
I get advantage because of the book, by the
I'm
way.
just asking. I'm just asking.
I get
Hey.
advantage because of my book. So
That's the best history check I've ever done.
So, everyone except CISO.
Of course.
Very
It makes
comedic.
sense.
That's actually so fucking.
I must preface
You know what?
how funny this is because the DC was 12.
That's
Oh,
so fucking. Can I use my
no.
inspiration,
Oh,
please?
don't
no.
waste it on this.
save it.
Don't
No,
waste
no, I
it
wouldn't
on
waste it on
this.
that.
This is so annoying. I hate this shit, bro.
It's okay, the
Um,
dice are telling the story.
So as you clear away the grime and the dirt upon the banner, you're able to see what appears to be almost a three-pointed star design. And at each point you see there appears to be a design of some kind of imagery. You see it at one point you see a mountain. At another you see a spider. And another you see a tree. For anyone who rolled above a 16,
Thanks.
What's up?
Thanks.
you know that this is one of the very old insignias of the old crone.
The old
Oh,
crown.
As these
Is
are
that the person
the
supposed to be finding?
these are the three symbols of her three daughters.
Wait, so this place used to worship the old crown? It looks
Huh.
towards a tree. Huh. And the skeleton with the armor, it does not have the same religious symbol. It's something different.
That one is so hard to tell. Like, I shit you not. You are afraid if you touch this armor, it will rapidly erode. This
Yeah.
armor looks like it has seen much better days. It looks
I
easily
squint real hard and investigate.
it looks easily over 600, 700 years old.
And that's its own sword.
If you
Okay.
want Blythe, you could roll a history check. Since you're
With the
squinting.
summoning
I'm
a
gonna
tree.
squint real hard at it.
What's up, Angelica?
I was just thinking, and more so like thinking out loud to like Nathaniel, like, do you think like summoning a tree, if something attacks a place that was hers and her people's, that this would be something that she'd do? Can she bewitch somebody to stab themselves with their own sword?
Well, that yes, but I don't know about the trees.
Can I, the skeleton's arms, like anatomically wise, looking at the way that the arms and the hands are positioned, can I see if it looks similar to as if it was stabbing itself, or
Oh,
like
no.
had a sword? No.
No, it does not look like this person stabbed himself. In fact, it looks more
Okay.
like you see one of its arms is placed at what you is like clutching what you presume to be some kind of like old medallion. And you see the other hand is like still stuck. You see probably like the bones and the dust have like gotten like fused in place by time and age as it just reaches upwards towards the horizon. It looks almost like this person is praying.
Interesting.
Could
Hmm.
this is gonna be weird to say because I know he's not religious in any form, but I don't think that's like fully what he's doing. Can Nate just look around and sort of almost meditate? I say meditate, it's just kind of like centering himself here to try to gather the information that's around him, because this feels like something he should know more about,
Yeah.
but he's
This
just trying to
feels
like
very
focus in on it.
It's funny that you mention that, dear. As Nathaniel's looking around, you look about and you see a side altar, and your hand brushes against the stone, dust clinging to your fingertips your gloved fingertips as you pull away, and you see some engravings written into the stone of old common. And as you read over the text, you look up, you see almost like a flicker of images pass before you, as it seems almost as if you are there. You're not fully there. It's almost as if you were back then when this place wasn't a ruin, when it wasn't destroyed. As you see, everything's almost like wisps, partial images. As you see people seeming to do their day-to-day worship and normal work about.
I'm doing a Sherlock.
A little bit. As you look around, you see everything's in like weird greens, grays, and blacks in colors. You don't see oranges or blues here. As you're looking around, you see time moves very quickly as people are moving as if someone is fast forward on the time, if you will. You see the man you presume based off the armor is the one that you see that was embedded into the tree. You see he seems to be talking to two other cohorts, warning them of something coming, something happening. You hear in the distance some kind of explosion. You hear yells out in the distance. He directs and gives orders. A moment later, you see, again, almost like a swirl of like mist covering your eyes, wiping away the scene. You see a series of dead knights filling the area around you as you stand, and you see the man approached slowly by a silhouette in all black with glowing gold eyes. You see the figure grabs the man's sword before plunging it into his chest, embedding it into the altar behind him, as the man clutching his amulet raises his hand up to the sky, wanting some form of preservation to apparently keep this man away from something. You're not sure what. And just like that, divine intervention intervenes as a large tree sprouts forth, enwrapping this man almost in a protective light, as the shadow of this man is pushed back, as he seems almost forced to flee, as you believe the man in that moment had used a divine intervention of some kind, requesting aid from his god to make this keep holy ground, where all of those who are forbidden to walk this land cannot enter, and all who reside within, who are not allowed, are then banished. However, the deed was done. All those within the order had been killed, as you blink and you're back in where you were before with your friends.
You all right?
So he will probably just like beeline back towards the tree and try to figure out where. Like, you said that he was protecting the altar and was stabbed into it?
Not that he was protecting the altar. It seems he didn't want...
Just the place.
He didn't want the person, whoever this person was, to find something in the keep. However, if you get closer to the sword, as you kneel down by the body, the sword is odd on closer inspection. It's faint.
How?
It's faint, but you do sense residual magic on it.
Actually, I can actually wait. I took this thing. Where is it? My God, I have it. Finally,
Identify?
Stuff. Do it.
no,
Activate your trap card.
this.
Ah.
Yeah.
That is quite important.
You,
Just to
Very.
like get a general gist, among other things.
yeah. This sword is infused with some very old ancient magic. You aren't able to necessarily tell what it does or how usable it still is. But this does seem to be borderline an artifact of a bygone era.
Do I get the vibe that basically that he should probably not fuck with the sword?
You don't necessarily think so. You definitely have the vibe of this sword holds significant value to those who follow the old crown and the old road,
Okay.
the witch's road, right?
Okay.
You having all this knowledge now, you're able to basically kind of pinpoint that these members of this church would have been what would have commonly been known as like witch guards, wardens.
Oh shit.
Believing that they
So-
should protect witches of the old crown.
Yeah. So here's my concern: is if he established this as holy ground, all of us are, as far as we know, witches. And so Nate is trying to figure out if it was made holy ground versus undead or anyone who was not a witch. Because if it is that, then we cannot bring anyone here.
Well-
I'm.
On the notion
I know,
of
but you're also a
undead,
witch, bud.
Mhm.
as I say, on the notion of undead, you do notice that Angelica's here.
Yeah.
She seems unaffected.
Mhm.
Don't know if we can bring anyone here, actually.
I mean, we can try.
We could
No,
try.
And he'll probably, like, sort of explain as best he can without just literally saying, I had a vision, because he's not going to be, like, that blatant about it.
Mhm.
And just basically be like, this may be holy ground, and because these are witch guards, basically, like, I'm not sure. We could bring someone here, but it may do damage to them if that is the case. I'm not 100% sure.
Well,
If my detect magic is up and I'm still looking around, can I see anything else in here, or is it just this sword currently?
Looking around, you do see that there appears to be a lower level. You presume
Okay.
to what might be a crypt of some kind.
mm,
However, with detect magic's range, you do not sense anything within 30 feet.
Okay.
Other than just like the very grass and the ground around you gives off a low divine magic.
Yeah.
Remind-
So he will blatantly, without even like thinking about it, just literally like break open thing's hand, take sword.
Okay. You try to pull out the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a strength
Mm.
check or an athletics
I was
check.
gonna say maybe
Yeah.
that will be for blood. That's a night warden. We got a warden who's a witch.
Saving throw, yeah, or ability check.
Just a athletics or a strength check. No save.
Put your back into it, Nathaniel.
Uh-huh. It's a very
Oh.
decrepit hand.
It's quite
Oh,
strong.
hey,
Congratulations, you're able to pull out the
adrenaline.
So you hold tight in your stomach, you try to pull out the blade, and you retch it back, and you hear a crack, and your eyes widen in fear as you realize this blade is old and withered by
Yeah.
time. As when you look up at the blade, it is broken. The blade of this sword
No,
is
that's
broken.
fine.
You also see a large amount of rust and like almost moss growing onto the blade itself. It appears that there is a large series of engravings in the blade as well. Very old, almost like druidic vibes, if that makes sense.
So he's collecting this because he wouldn't want someone who is not like basically a witch to take it for any reason. So he's basically collecting it for not even sentimental reasons, just like preservation, I think. So he would probably try to get the other half out at least.
The other half is well embedded into the tree.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I was trying to think of a way to like dig it out, basically.
You fear
Don't
that
force
it
that.
might damage the tree.
Yeah. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Let's not force it. Maybe that old hearth or forge that's outside, maybe there's some residual pieces. Because if this place was housing knights of witches, then maybe another time we can get this restored.
There is also I think a crypt below this building.
Oh,
I can go check it
So,
out if you
you should
like.
go check it out.
I mean, you need to eat.
Don't get too
you?
excited.
Oh, no, actually, I'm good.
All right. Well, we should check it out regardless. I think. I still don't know if we would need someone else to walk in here with us, but I worry about causing someone harm if they.
We
do.
can grab
So
Rook.
for now. That
Ah,
might work.
see
can
Rook standing by the front
Is he?
entrance. Huh?
Oh,
Oh,
hey, Rook, you want to come in here?
I don't
Take
like
a small
churches.
step.
I'm good.
just we
No.
need
It's
to have
for
something.
a test.
If I light on fire, I'm blaming you all.
That's okay.
See, he, like, closes
That's why
his
we're
eyes,
testing.
wincing as he takes a step in. He slowly opens his eye. All right, I'm not dead.
All right.
All right. What about it? He steps
See,
into
it's
it.
safe.
No, nothing.
just want-
It's
Just wanted to make sure a certain kind of person could come in here.
You didn't die. That's good.
all right. We should check underground first, and then we can head back. I think.
All right. If I may lead,
Sick.
if we're heading down into a crypt,
Hmm.
just in case.
All
Yes,
right.
go ahead.
I'll go on ahead by a couple feet just in case something tries to poke out if it hears a heartbeat for whatever reason. I'm still really jumpy from fluorescence.
Yeah. As you step down, you see this is in fact a crypt of some kind. However, you don't with your detect magic still active, Nathaniel. You don't sense any necromancy in the vicinity.
Yeah.
You don't think necessarily anything is going to start jumping out at you from the crypts. However, as you kind of walk around looking around in the crypt, you do notice that, for one, none of the crypts have been tomb raided. Very important fact.
Interesting.
Okay.
There may be stuff within these tombs. However, I'll leave that to you to decide if you wish to incur that maybe
Right.
I'd rather
No.
not.
I mean,
guys.
he's silently looking around and not telling people
Science.
anything. So
I am very scared.
Yeah, but
pointing
guys,
at
it's holy ground. I mean, Cecil wouldn't know that, but like it's holy ground. We can't do that. We're
I
wake
was gonna
something
say
up.
you don't know what's magic in here though, and Nate can
Cecil,
see
aren't you
things.
curious
and so
what's in
you're
these
just,
crypts?
So
No,
hands
we're gonna
to
wake something
yourselves or I'm tying them behind your backs.
can I see anything in? I mean, I'd assume that there is, but like just trying to like figure out what's around and etc.
So it's a little difficult because what I mean, like, there's been no tomb raiders. I mean, like, these tombs are like full blown, like, made out of like marble stone,
Yeah.
and like they've got the lid shut. Like you don't know what's inside.
Yeah.
These tombs
I was
are
saying
gotcha
with
pulls.
the with detect magic basically. Like
Yeah, detect magic. You don't sense anything within these tombs. You do sense, however, as you continue in the hall, you see there appears to be it's a long hallway with basically pockets in the sides of the walls where the tombs are at. However, as you go along the hall, there's a little bit of a break where It doesn't turn left or right. It's more of there's a indentation going inwards. As you see, there's two large pillar-like statues of almost like large gargoyles.
Oh.
You know, I have
Now-
a feeling.
Those you sense some magic on.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that we know
Oh.
why this place wasn't pillaged.
Yeah.
Guards.
We could take them.
No.
Kidding.
I mean, so here's the thing. Nate was probably going to blatantly just walk up and touch one of them and just like he's basically doing the same thing he was doing upstairs. So, because he feels safe here. So,
Why do you like touching everything?
If you touch the gargoyle, nothing happens.
okay.
All right. I think we should probably make sure that if we bring anybody here, they can't get down here.
Yeah.
So
I would agree.
barricade this one the best we can. But we got to get to work on that front door.
I mean, if we take all the items in the crypts, there's nothing for them to take.
Sly.
I'm kidding.
No.
All right.
Just ruffle
Middle of
his hair
time.
as we go by. Come on.
All right.
I mean, Nate might hover back just a little bit just because he's still basically in like Mind Palace, sort of just thinking about the area among other things. So,
Well, if we're looking for somewhere that's safe from bad intentions, this is probably one of the best places.
Yep.
So, I know it's arduous work. I wish I could help, but if you wouldn't mind spending some time mending that door.
Well, considering that I don't care about anything in here, fine. And he just goes to the gate and he starts mending.
cool.
Gonna be mending quite a bit.
Yeah,
Yep,
at
that's
least
all
he's
of
useful
them.
in that sense.
So the way down into the crypt, how did people get, like, was there a door or is it a hatch or...
No, just stairs. There wasn't even like
Just stairs.
doors blocking your guys' way into it. It was just straight down.
Fuck. Okay.
There's a partial turn, but like that's really it.
Is this main foyer area, like, is this the only thing that's indoors? Like, or do we have to go through a door to get into here? I'm wondering if there's like a way inside that we can block off this door for this main area so nobody touches anything, but they can still technically be undercover.
I mean, like this is inside within like the proper areas, like around like these areas.
Mm-hmm.
The tree is right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I don't think the people that we're gonna bring here are gonna like come down here anyways. We don't
Yeah.
think we fully
They're
need to
all
like
probably
barricade
going
it.
to be too scared.
These would be the people that we would be instructing them to stay very quiet, very still, and not make a peep, to not tempt
I-
anybody to try to peek in.
I doubt they're
People
gonna like
who
loot the
are-
area, you know? It's the all
Yes.
kind of people that's just kind of weak and stuff.
Nothing. Fine.
You sure, Nathaniel?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we got one place to keep people. Now we need to start figuring out how to make some barricades. Maybe get a map of the town so we can start placing some pitfalls.
Yep.
We could probably ask Kalen for his golem to see if he can help us dig. That'll buy us time and I can make potions. And Angelica's just going to start mumbling to herself, planning.
Yeah. We'll just, like, hand on back start walking you while you're talking. It's fine.
Mhm.
Yep, plan away.
When did I get here? It's fine.
Obviously, also asking Blythe, because I figured Blythe... Do you think you would have had anything like this? Like you'd fortified a town for an attack or something in the past?
Uh,
A building,
Don't-
maybe, not necessarily.
yeah,
full-on
maybe a
town.
building, but nothing to this scale, probably.
I just asked because out of all of us, you have the most experience in anything similar to this.
I can do the best I can, though I will be honest with you, my repairing skills are quite limited.
Well, not repairing, but if we get enough help to, like, if there's, like, scrap wood, we can, like, stack it up. We can try to narrow out so there's only so many places that they could sneak in.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, I'm quite perceptive. I notice little details, usually, not always, but I can do my best to assist in that.
Right. I think we all could definitely do something and spend the next couple of days getting things ready. But we gotta convince the town, so
I mean, I don't think it'll be a lot to convince them. I think they'll just agree.
yeah, I agree. But if we can get a couple of volunteers to also assist in fighting and bolstering the town and building up barricades and stuff like that, any hands would be helpful. I can talk the talk, but sometimes I can't walk the walk. You know what I mean?
If you can't do
Well,
it, I'll
fine.
try.
Oh, good.
Oh, just slowly looks over at Nathaniel.
We're all
You're good at
fucked, aren't we?
talking.
That dragon guy
Yeah.
seemed
I
to like kind of dig me, so like I think I can do this now.
pinch his bridge of nose. I'm good at talking, but not so much with being.
Charismatic?
No, actually, not that.
No.
Kind about it.
What?
If you want to rally a town, I would say Blythe might be your better option.
I don't know. I mean, I could definitely give it a try, but I can't guarantee anything would come out of it.
We'll be right behind you if you need help.
You could also ask Kalen if he would be willing.
Hmm.
I think
I feel
one of
like
us
that
can
might
do
be
it.
a little more than what he bargained for on this trip.
Yeah, we're supposed to be guards anyways for him. I think we can do it. It can't be that hard. I mean, like, what's gonna happen? They say no to us? No, don't help our town? That's right.
I don't think they have much of a choice, really.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just be like, we'll help and, let's make a plan, save your town. They'll probably be like, oh, yay,
It's
thank
either
you.
continue getting attacked, or, we help and they do what they can on their part, and,
Mhm.
Well, let's go have a conversation then instead of
Yeah.
assuming, at least.
Let's go back. After Cecil finishes fixing that gate, I guess, huh?
it may take a while.
Would you like to finish it later when we are, fed and slept and we have some days to finish everything?
What is the state of this gate at this moment, DM?
Well, the hinges are still broken. The hinges that they're supposed to attach to are still broken. Still a large amount of rust. The locking mechanism is broken. There's a large bend still.
He looks at the gate, he looks at the party, and he just goes, I guess we could eat.
You've been at this for like maybe 10 minutes.
Oh,
You're making
poor
great progress.
baby.
Listen, this place clearly has significance to you all, and I feels
You're
wrong
part of
being
this
here.
too,
I am aware, but I just don't want my god to think that I'm betraying him again. God forbid.
Again. Yeah, I mean, that would be good, honestly. Yeah.
How?
I am just helping to the best of my abilities, and if it means fixing this gate, it will be fixing this gate.
Do you need like
We
help or
appreciate
something?
it.
No,
Alright.
not from the likes of you. I am okay.
Well, I could like cheer you on if you want.
That is the most
Let's
useless
find out
thing
if
I've
we
ever
need-
heard.
Let's
Alright.
find out if anyone in town can help first, and then we'll go from there. And then he's just gonna put a hand on like Cecil's shoulder and like start nudging him to like walk. Like, let's get food, let's get drinks, let's get sleep.
Back to the tavern. Yep, let's go.
As we're walking, sort of, I mean, it's not that far, but as we're heading back to the town, I think Blythe will kind of go at Nathaniel's pace a little. And it's just like, Nathaniel, when we get to the tavern, if you don't mind, could I sort of investigate the sword? I have a little interest in it.
Do you know why I wanted it in the first place?
I mean, your reasons are your own, but I at least want to get a look at it.
Yes, but you're a smart woman, Blythe. I assume that you have your assumptions. And he's basically going to just have been already pulling it off of his bag at this point.
I may be a smart woman, but reading people's intentions aren't always my best qualities.
You and me both. I'd like to keep it in at least one piece of what it is now. And try not to break it further than it is. I'd like it for sentimental reasons, if anything. And he'll just, like, hand it over.
Understandable. I mean, I'm sure it can be repaired if it's still in decent condition.
It's less about it being repaired and being usable, and more about being kept around and available.
Fair?
I will also say for what's left of it, you're not necessarily worried about cutting yourself, I will say, when holding the weapon. As the blade itself, about 2/3 of the blade is gone. Just not there.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's a handle and a little bit of the blade. Like a very
I was going to
small-
say, so it's mainly hilt.
It's
Yeah.
very dull.
Yeah.
It's not, it's not really usable at this moment. It's very beautiful if you presume, like, if it was cleaned up, taken care of, get good shine in. It could probably be a, very beautiful weapon. But you could either one currently could anyone could hold it with just one hand at this moment. If the blade was fully out there, this would be a two-handed weapon easily. You also notice that in the hilt, there's almost what appears to be a drilled hole that goes through the pommel at the bottom. So if need be, you think somebody could probably even wear this as like a makeshift amulet.
Yeah. Interesting.
If they're worried about it
Maybe
being lost on,
Maybe somebody over at Hex Point in Brindleville might have an idea.
Probably.
It's possible, but keeping it safe until then is probably on our, in our best interest.
I'd agree.
We will need to start by probably cleaning it up so it doesn't rust further, but that is for when we have downtime, and we do not have downtime right now.
Something does egg at you a little bit, I will say, Nathaniel, about the blade. Magic weapons don't rust.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There are many concerns here.
Yeah. I guess we just start heading back to the tavern. Start thinking of how we talk to these people.
Yep. Let's rally a town, shall we?
Rook, you any good at morale boosting, Rook?
Huh?
You said you're part of like a freedom fighters thing. Are you Any good at speaking to people?
I'm more of the rallying and this is the wrong map. Anyways, welcome to Vicovaro.
Oh, nice.
I was gonna say Nate was probably going to blatantly ask Blythe like how to sharpen his sword and to teach him while walking. So.
Are you even?
Go ahead.
No.
YouTube, go.
I mean, it would literally just be like, show me how to do this, and I will do this.
I mean, fair. I mean, she easily can definitely show him. I mean, it's. She says it's simple, but it's probably just like a little more intricate than she implies it to be.
I will mention there is a part of it you can't do at this time, Blythe, because you don't have the item necessary.
Yeah.
You need a whetstone.
That is fair.
Mm.
As it is very difficult to do it otherwise and very time consuming. And also very easy to just break the weapon.
I mean, if there's a blacksmith here.
There is.
Nate's not gonna let them touch the fucking sword, but yeah.
No, but I need to go to a blacksmith anyway because I need to see if they've got a rapier or something I can use because I only have my daggers right now still.
All right.
After we eat, we can go to a blacksmith.
Depends what time it is. Might have to go there tomorrow.
We can just go have the conversation, get some food, go to sleep, wake up, do all of our little chores and things, and then move on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys arrive at the door of the inn.
Yeah.
Rook very quickly rushes to the table to sit down.
All right, so you were saying, Rook, you're more of the
I smuggle people out. I smuggle weapons in or out. I'm not one of the more center stage. I'm not a performer of any kind. You know what I mean?
All right.
There were other people who got, that kind of mission of sorts.
More hands-on than talking. Got this.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm good at stealing a key or stealing, military debriefing papers. That's what I do.
Well, you think you might be able to help us when time comes for fighting?
I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I feel like I'm more capable than the two kids over here. Kind of gestures to the right of him.
What do you mean?
He's got y'all by age.
I do great. Did you not see that fight in the mansion
No.
a few days ago?
No,
I didn't.
he
No.
didn't slide. He wasn't there.
I don't know. I was
You guys
kind of
saw
on.
it?
I was on the back of the monster a couple of times, so I was a little distracted.
From the story, Angelica was doing all the work, doing backflips. Blythe got big and huge. I'm gonna be honest,
I shocked
kid.
it to death.
You keep talking about killing people, and you really gotta stop.
You're saying I can't fight, and I'm providing a great example, and honestly.
Because the child shouldn't be fighting. They should be staying at home, learning how to keep
I'm not
pocket
a child,
cheese,
though.
and growing facial hair before they go anywhere near adventuring.
Regardless of his age and what should have been, he's making out as best he can right now with the situation we have. He's definitely been helpful.
Hey. To answer your question, yes, I'm capable.
Thank you.
For context, yes, Brooke is capable. He has,
Yes.
unironically, the most HP in the group.
I remember the quill cat, yeah.
He does some crazy spells.
He has Blythe beat by 1 hit point.
Nice. He's stocky.
Nice.
Yeah. And just look back over to Sly, be like, I only worry just because a couple of us, you included, myself included, if we get hit and we get hit particularly hard, we go down pretty hard.
Listen, I can throw my force starts 120 feet. I don't need to be near the front.
All
I'll be
right.
fine in the back.
Okay.
What's 120 feet gonna do you any good if it's dark out?
I'll just see.
He just opened
Rook-
his eyes bigger.
Rook seems just amazed by, oh, yes, of course. How did I not think of that? And it just face palms.
I don't know what's so hard about that.
We'll plan this out strategically.
Yeah.
Probably could set up like we could do it like how we did in Berescence when I went on ahead and we had Weiss on my shoulder to answer back. I can always sneak out, blend in on the outskirt of the town, get my eyes on the Red Hawks as they're coming, let y'all know what direction, how many.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
and
work.
just strategize the best we can. Because that seems to be our best bet when we think and we plan ahead. It seems that works best in our favors.
I'm all down for that. Yeah, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
So we should probably like talk to the people now, huh?
If they've started to come in.
You see
Yeah.
a couple people begin to congregate within.
So like, who's gonna do like the speech?
I thought you were all gung-ho about it.
I mean, I could. I just want to make sure you guys are all down for that.
We're not.
Well, Ciso, do you want to do it?
Oh no, I mean, you seem such. You seem like a capable young man. I feel like you got this.
Are you scared?
And he just scared. No, you just seem very confident in yourself. We'll let you do this one since you felt so inclined to tell us that you and Brisbane were such good pals.
Just he gave me a fist bump.
I don't know.
Good
That's
for
all you,
buddy.
dude. Yeah, there's something about an empath or something. I don't.
I told him about the cult.
You told him what?
About you.
Y'all just talk. I'm gonna start writing down
Yeah,
maybe
go for
something to
it.
say.
I think Nate would probably help you write it down because he would be able to do that, but he knows that if he tries to do it, he's blatantly lying to them, and like an insight check will just like clock him about it because he does not give a shit about these people.
I will say at this point, I will probably end the session here. I know it's a bit early than usual. But there's a lot of stuff that'll be happening soon, followed by then, of course, combat. And
Yeah.
I'd rather not lead a session off with just combat.
Makes sense and gives us more time to think about what to say and how to plan and
Exactly.
actually
Yes.
plan.
Exactly.
Can't wait to go to
Miles.
sleep, do all the fun stuff, slay out.
That
Yeah,
indeed
call people
gives you
an
time.
empath.
Mhm.
No, I called myself an empath.
Well, express your empathic self.
Could I ask us something before we do go?
Yeah, go for it.
I'd like to think as like Angelica and Nathaniel are probably figuring out things together. The others are probably just picking at each other and yapping. I think Blythe is gonna do her best to just kind of like very gently, with like maybe a handkerchief or something, just kind of get at least some of the soot off of the hilt and things like that.
Yeah.
And is a little methodical with it, considering she does take care of, she has the experience of taking care of weapons. And at the same time, if possible, could I cast Identify on it as she's sort of doing that?
Mm.
Spicy.
It's gonna take a
Good
good
stuff.
bit, and that's why I'm asking
I mean, we're not
while
doing
everything
anything,
is...
so.
Exactly.
You're basically
Because I do rituals, and it takes 10 minutes.
atoning with it.
Yeah. Of sorts.
I need to look up the rules for Identify.
It's all
Objects that
there.
you cannot touch without casting.
There's prerequisites that I have to check on.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, while they're looking that up. So yeah, I told him about the cult that you're part of, CISO. He's really intrigued by it.
And you feel so inclined to tell people about my life story?
Well, I just feel like we shouldn't lie to him. He's like kind of helping us a lot.
Well, yeah, that doesn't mean that you can tell people about my life.
But we all know about it.
Yeah, because you...
My goodness. You got to stop telling personal things about other people. You also slipped that I was not like a normal person to him.
You're normal to me.
Yeah, but not many people think that way.
He didn't mind it. Okay. I will be less inclined to talk about things like that. Maybe. Hopefully.
No, you will,
If it slips,
because
it slips.
No!
No!
That will put us in all of the bad situations that we're currently put ourselves in.
All right, we'll make this very a narrow view for you then. Imagine, okay? Like I said, you get someone fucking killed because of something you've said or done. This, in this case, no longer Blythe, Angelica, because not everyone is okay with being someone or something being.
Well, yeah,
undead.
I wouldn't tell like anyone, but like he was like a weird person. I'm sure like it was,
You
like,
no, you
guilt
said
with
that
him.
you would just tell him because you liked him. Sly, that is not okay. You are also spilling other people's secrets without their permission when they have trusted you with those.
He Cecil leans over to Angelica and he's like, do you know what an empath is? Like, do you know what this motherfucker is talking about?
I mean,
is that a medical thing?
No, it's not a medical thing. That's more psychology, I want to say, but it's an empathetic person. But an empath, I think, might be just somebody saying they could practically read a person, but not really.
He looks over at Sly again and just goes, I don't see it.
I think what we might prefer, Sly, is you ask us if we're okay with you telling something if it is directly about us.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
It's kind of being respectful of our own privacy.
All right.
Thank you.
What if never mind.
If it's a life or death situation that you need to claim that I am as I am, then you have my permission. But that's my permission. That's not Sly's or CISO's. That's not CISO's or Nate's.
Or anyone
Why don't
else.
I don't know anything about Nate.
Anyone else?
Unfairness.
I've literally okay, whatever.
You haven't told us a lot. Nothing like juicy or interesting.
He might not have anything juicy.
Not yet.
So, Blythe,
Just nudge.
this is a bit of a mouthful, so you're gonna have to bear with me here. But to start off matters, this item is counted as a artifact in the instance of like rarity. Common, uncommon, rare, very rare, legendary, and then artifact.
Okay. I see.
It's obviously not usable at this moment for
course.
numerous reasons. But you're able to get a couple details out. For one, this would obviously require attunement if it were to be reforged or somehow restored to its ancient glory. Ancient being very astute, as this weapon would have existed before the War Among the Gods.
Oh wow.
This predates the fall of Ithilus.
Holy shit.
Something dates just like it belongs in a museum.
This sword is roughly about 1,500 years old. You're able to tell a couple of things. It was basically quenched in the river Styx, basically in the Stygian waters. It is called the Witchblade. You don't know too much about its history. You obviously, because you'd have to do full-blown research on that end. You can ascertain that this was wielded by the Witch Wardens, who, protected the Witch's Road many years ago. It is a very powerful weapon. The actual stats and stuff I won't be giving you until
That's okay.
until the if or when you guys restore it. But this is a very, very, very powerful sword.
Cool.
And for the Kadu saying that it needs to be fixed immediately, it cannot be fixed immediately.
Well, you know,
Figured.
as soon as possible.
This is the thing that we're going to be holding on towards the end of the game, and this is going to be like the
Yeah.
Oblivion key in
That
Kingdom
sounds
Hearts level.
Like an awesome
Once-
weapon for life, you know.
Does.
Once Blythe is kind of done doing her best at sort of like just cleaning it up, like just being as gentle as possible. She may be a strong lady, but she can be gentle.
The tailor agrees.
Mm-hmm.
She does indeed.
She doesn't like it gentle though. Anyways,
Blinks.
I remember that. I remember that. Oh, Naomi.
just amongst the bickering, whether any of them hear her or not, I definitely think we need to get this to Hex Point.
Mm-hmm.
We plan to go there anyways.
All right.
Pull like a. I probably have like a small blanket or something in my inventory. I pull it out and offer it over to Blythe to wrap up the sword hilt so it stays safe.
Mhm.
This thing is practically calling your name, Warden.
Whether I believe that it is up to whoever those are in charge over there to decide what is to be done with it. Whether they want to preserve it or reforge it. However, from what I can sense, it is something quite powerful and needs to be protected.
Got it. We are most definitely not offering it to Brisbane for negotiations if we need to.
No.
This is definitely
Absolutely not.
list. If he asks,
And she
if
will
we
wrap
have
it up.
Yep. If he asks if we had it, we're telling him. We're not lying to him anymore. But we're not offering it.
So we'll wrap it up and give it back to Nathaniel.
Yeah.
It does appear that some of the hilt is almost like made of like petrified wood. But also
That's
you
sick.
see stone and metal. Seems like the three ingredients fused together.
It is quite the ancient artifact.
We'll be cautious with it.
I will say furthermore, for those that rolled really well, not CISO, on the religion check, you'd be able to infer that the reason why it is stone, metal, and wood is because of the three daughters of the old crone. Each one
That's awesome.
presiding over one of those forms of things.
Yeah.
The metal of the mountains, the stone of the caves, and the wood of the forest.
Nate's literally gonna be taking like a toothbrush to this fucking thing to like clean it up fully. So, yeah.
Above the table, the fall of Ithalus, that was the thing with the Dark Prince, right?
Correct.
With Ciso?
Creation of the
That-
Hells.
Not the
Got it.
hells. Not the hells.
Oh,
Gehenna.
sorry.
Gehenna was created that day.
Yeah, sorry. My bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was where the first demon was also able to step foot into Theoden.
Gotcha.
Erelu Hell was a whole different story. Somewhere else that happened.
Ah, okay. I was a part of that, and I still don't even.
No, you're
Wow. Okay. Anyways.
But with this weapon artifact revelation, we'll be ending our session here. Thank you guys for playing
Yes.
with me, even if it was short. But I'd like to think you guys are not left with a cliffhanger this time.
No, we
Getting
have a
so
lot of
cock-blocked.
We have a
planning.
lot of planning to do.
So much
Guys, are you
strategizing.
Lynn, you're clock blocking me so much.
Eh.
Just
me
leaving
too,
you
man.
wanting more.
Me too, man.
Hey man, what can I say? I like to make a
There's
cuck
some-
out of my players.
There's some fun things on LawffyWorks to happen soon.
High five, high five.
High five.
Alrighty. But till next week, as always, stay safe in the night. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye.